Me now.
Welcome to episode 2 of Vampyr, or Vampyr, or Vampire. My name is... Shh. I'm doing the intro. My name is Antaciter, and I forgot what I was gonna say because these guys were talking. Come on, guys, you gotta wait for me, huh? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, where we last left off, we gotta interrogate the locals, so let's start with this girl again.
Can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Rest to evolve. But...
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
of course, I must. I want
I
the truth.
spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one here. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Okay, citizen hints. You just discover a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Press touchpad to open the citizen's menu. Citizen's details. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you will earn if you feed on this citizen. Unlocked hints increase the amount of XP. Okay. Weiss? Oh, Tom. Oh, okay, this was the secret. Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends. Social circle. Okay. I don't have any hints about her. Okay. Stuck to this guy now.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
So is this the first dialogue from where I first come here? It didn't skip over it. Did anyone enter the bar?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Okay,
I'll
goodbye.
leave you to your bottle then.
That's the same lady, I guess. All that's left is to talk to this guy again.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Citizen hint. As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
So that's like, how do you call that when they manipulate? Oh man, what's the term they use? I don't remember. Who is he?
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Okay. Alright, inspect the boats. Do you think I changed my clothes
I
though?
live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Who?
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
I'm assuming it's here, right?
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note.
Multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nest leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning, according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I am correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the leech, brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Can I jump there? Teleport there? Yes, I can. Whoop. Uh-oh. Pre-winning gunner. There are a few of them. Guess we're going this way. Is there a way to, to sneak? Bullets. Okay, ranged weapons. Equip and press triangle to use your ranged weapons and inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Be aware that your ammo is limited.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
How do I... How do I... How do I equip my, Okay. How do I change it? Ah.
And find it fast.
L3 to spot enemies around and display their enemy cards. Okay, some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistance: as physical, melee, range, powers, blood, and shadow. Okay. Orange indicates a medium resist. I just need to... Oh my god, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Orange indicates a medium resistance. Red indicates a high resistance. Okay. High resistance to range attack. Okay. So I gotta use blood against that brawler.
Why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
This one's mine!
Uh-oh.
Fuck, it's fast!
Haha. Okay, now to get the loot. Lead plate. Shillings.
I like their screams when you burn them alive.
Lively!
Ah, come on.
You'll pay for that! Oh, Christ!
Okay. Pick up the stuff. Bullets, yes. I'll take them. Of course, the shillings. New practices, new tactics. Oh, come on. Where are the collectibles again? If you want to read that, you can pause it, read it. It's too much. Bullets. Thank you. Whoop. Okay, okay. Use Lupara. What is this? Son of shotgun. I probably don't have any ammo for it. Yeah, I don't. Alright.
Over there!
Wonder if there's anything here, though. Doesn't seem like there is. Nope. Okay. He runs so funny. What was that? I missed that tutorial, though. Something about the rats, though. How can I sneak up on them? I guess I gotta be like slower. What was that? Oh. Hideout unlocked. Common handle part, lead plate. Anything else? Can I make something now? Probably not. Weapon upgrade. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons. Which one? This one? You can upgrade your weapon to a new level with the required ingredients. It will inflict more damage and you will also gain access to customization slots. Okay, let's do it. Work in progress. Increase damage dealt or decrease stamina consumption by 10%. I definitely want that. What do I need for that? Aluminum, powder, and shard. It's the same thing, okay. Or do more damage, I don't know. Nah, probably consume less stamina would be better. What about this? What does this do? I still don't know what this does. Once I get to 1000 XP, I'll upgrade something.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Use scythe. Equip a two-handed weapon and press triangle to use its special ability. The scythe, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack, inflicting heavy stat damage if timed correctly. Ooh.
Hey, William. As one, we shall over...
That sounds pretty good. Come on. How do I, 99 damage. But it consumes a lot of stamina.
We shall overcome this. We've done it before.
No. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
Oh, dear God.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
You are my dearest friend. You
This
are love.
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Ah, I couldn't time it correctly. There we go. What the fudge? How do I get him off me? Wait, can I consume his own blood? Use bludgeon. 65 damage, okay. Can't quite upgrade it just yet. Okay. Are you okay?
William was an honourable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well. Another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are
You're
you?
the lady.
What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Psst.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay.
This poor creature can't be my maker.
First sample of William's blood.
Could it be some...
Wait, what was that key that I have? There we go. Shelter key. Oh.
Subspecies of vampire. I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Oh. What is that sound? I guess that's it, right? Okay. At dawn we row. It's an interesting mechanism of boating. So, who are you again? I already forgot. I thought he was him, but nah.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yay. Am I gonna change now? Alright, so I'm gonna be working as a doctor in the night shift. That sounds good. Am I gonna be earning shillings or not really? What do I use them for? Probably in the hospital I use them for something. Or maybe there are stores for weapons. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
What was that handshake? Okay, analyze Williams Bishop's blood in the hospital. Okay. Guess I'm not going through there. Oh, should we ask what's going on?
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Alright.
Come on, you bastard! You did it now!
Oops.
It's my turn!
Oh, I smell blood.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Be more
Insulting
polite.
a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Okay, the blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Press L1 to mesmerize. Oh, we're 1-1.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Gotta follow the red trail to lead your prey to the shadows. Press X to embrace Clay Cox or circle to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens collecting their hints will increase the experience gain. I'll embrace him though. was he the guy that got hurt, or was he the one that hurt the other one?
Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Oh, can I open this thing? Yosh. There's another one over here. Spring.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Okay. Aluminum powder, okay. Hello, nurse. Oh, nurse, excuse me.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm
Really?
Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Oh, L2 from... Ooh, she's 5. Medical checkup. What's that? Ah, she has to... Okay, later. Oh, hint required. Okay.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Unlocked a secret from Dr. Corcoran Tippett. What happens if I
Nurse
say
Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
Oh, easy, girl. Gotta talk to the people here.
Sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
He's two. I might eat you.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation?
And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
What was she talking about? Oh. Another secret of
I'll go
hers.
even further.
Oh,
If
it was
she was
her. Huh.
She would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
We can use this thing thanks to the other nurse.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Can I do this again?
You're exhausting yourself.
No.
Nurse Brannigan, you don't have to...
Oh, okay. It's locked into whatever you said before, okay. Alright.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Is there anyone else? Yes, there is.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening,
Oh.
Doctor.
It's this lady again. But maybe I have something...
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Okay, I guess that was it.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Anyone else?
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
It's okay, just give me a little time. Where did that other guy go? Oh, they're all going inside.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Excuse me.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Alright.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
I know where my room is.
What man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay. I don't need to know where my room is. I know where it is. Is there anyone else? Aha! There is more people.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh, okay. Stu, and he's 1,000. Okay, let's see what he has to trade.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Bullets. I have 106. Okay. Aha, aluminum shards. I'll buy a few. Oops, what did I buy? Alright, that's enough. Actually, keep talking to him.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
Find out more about him. Ain't required, but your life in London.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. The investigation. That's cool.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Sounds, noble.
Goodbye, Milton.
Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Enter the backyard garden. Can I do that before I fall asleep? See if we can find someone else around here, though. Nope, nobody here. Anybody here? Who are you? You're that lady, okay.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
What is that head?
Here again.
Oh, he's okay now. Who's this guy?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna keep talking to all these people on the next episode, and also let's see if we can do that backyard or garden thingy mission before we go to bed. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video if you like it, and subscribe for more. Thanks again.